け Gimme gimme power 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 今呼び覚ませ何度打ちのめされやっと初ぶ立ち上がれ
Hello everybody, Epic Mewtwo here. Today we are back with another squeaky boy. I had to move the light, I realized it wasn't in the right position. Today, we're back with another figure unboxing, and a figure unboxing I'm actually very excited about. I don't know if I've actually ever technically unboxed an authentic Ichiban Kuji figure. I've always unboxed the overseas versions of the Ichiban Kuji figures, but today we have it right here, straight from Japan, a Ichiban Kuji figure, and a very cool one at that. This is from the Dragon Ball Super Z battle set, which included a lot of different characters facing off with each other. There was a Goku, Super Saiyan Blue, and a Super Saiyan Broly, Super Saiyan Blue, Gogeta and Broly. There was a Super Saiyan Frieza, or Super Saiyan Frieza, Super Saiyan Goku, and Full Power Frieza facing off. There was a Super Saiyan Blue, Evo Vegeta, and a UI Goku, which weren't like facing off, they were more so like working together. But either way though, the last prize figure in that particular Ichiban Kuji, and if you're not familiar with what that is, basically it is a special prize figure out of all the ones that you can get. It's if you get a special ticket, you can get it, and it makes it a lot more rare than the other ones. And for that particular set, the special prize figure was a, black-haired UI Goku. I don't know what we're calling it these days, but Ultra Instinct Sign Goku, right? My boy Baggy Saiyan on Twitter tweeted out, hey, they got this boy on Amazon for 50 bucks, or Amazon, eBay, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place because I'm really excited to open it. They got this boy on eBay for 50 bucks. Is probably the cheapest he's ever going to be. If you want to pick him up, go ahead, because the last prize figures are always super expensive in the secondhand market. So I am very excited that I got to pick this guy up, because I was really kind of hoping that I would be able to, because he's so far looked like one of the better Ultra Instinct Sign figures that we've had. So let's actually get into it. By the way, shout out to this eBay seller, this Pokemon tape. On here, this Pokemon washi tape is so adorable with these little water Pokemon. Vegito keeps falling over. My boy, I'm gonna have to take you off the setup eventually. But thank you as well to them. This isn't like, sponsored by them or anything. Uh-oh, everything is falling apart! Anyway, this isn't like sponsored by them or anything, but they were nice enough to just send me a random Dragon Ball Heroes card with the figure, which is pretty cool. And they just have the little business card here. Thank you so much for supporting our shop. So shout out to you guys. Life Creations from Japan. Thank you for that. I appreciate the free Dragon Ball Heroes card. Always love that. This is the doctor from, what movie is that? The one with the guy, the giant brain in the jar. The name of it is escaping me at the moment. Anyway though, let's go ahead and crack this boy open. I am very excited about this. I know $50 sounds kind of like a lot for a figure, especially just like a normal kind of Ichiban Kuji figure like this. But the last prize figures are always super, super overpriced in the aftermarket. Like the last prize figure with the, we have the Ichiban Kuji King Cluster Broly, one of the best figures around. And the last prize figure for that, like, minimum I was seeing it at $300, which is, like, absolutely insane for just, a normal $50 figure, which, that Broly, I think, honestly, they probably could have hiked the price up. I'm so glad it was $50, but definitely not $300. Anyway, though, let's take a look at our boy here. Packaging is very nice. We got this white look on the front. I believe they always kind of change the look of the packaging. If I can find a picture of the packaging of the normal one, I'll put it right here. But I believe they always change the packaging for the last prize figure. Here is the logo from the particular Ichiban Kuji set. Also, they called this S Cultures, which is really weird. But technically, it's like a tag team set because, we have the characters facing off and whatnot. I really like that side. The Ichiban Kuji boxes are also a very interesting shape as well. I am not, though. That's a little bit alarming. I don't see the sticker on the top. I don't know if that's a normal thing with the last prize figures. If this is fake, your boy is gonna be a little bit displeased, but it does look completely sealed to me and how they normally seal it. So I don't know. I guess we'll find out in a second. I'll have to hit up my boy Baggy Saiyan. Because again, I've never actually bought a last prize figure. I mean, he was the one who put it on my radar on Twitter, so I'm trusting my mans that I didn't get scammed. Obviously, I don't think I did. I mean, he wouldn't know either. It was just a picture of the box. Okay. Could you imagine if we open it, it's just like rocks inside or something like that? Alright. Wow, he's smaller than I imagined. Interesting. This Ichiban Kuji line must have been a little bit smaller. Do I have anything from this line? No, all the figures that I have from this line are still on the way. They're still in the mail at the moment. I did get a couple from this line, obviously the overseas versions. But that's what kind of stinks. They usually don't bring over the last prize figure for an overseas version of the figure. So, you know, it's always nice to be able to get it from, you know, the motherland itself, rather than, you know, just kind of crying because we don't actually have it here in the States. This is not going through the hole that I want it to, so I'm just going to rip it out. We're going to pull the stand. Oh, I ripped the plastic. I hate it when I do that. Ooh, that sound was satisfying, though. Okay. Let's throw that back in the cardboard. Let's take a look at him. He is a lot smaller than I thought he was going to be. I didn't realize that this set was so small. Okay. So let's throw it in there. Was this worth $50 for that size? Probably not, but it's still cool to be able to have a last prize figure. All right, let's take the top off. Woo! Okay. Decent, decent. The face look, I think it's just his nose, to be honest. The nose looks a little bit, focus for me, you're right there. Perfect. The nose looks a little bit long, I think. The face looks a little bit elongated that way, but other than that, it doesn't look too bad. The hair is really, really nice. I do really like how they did that. They give it some, like, almost like purple tones at the top. I don't even know if the camera can really pick that up. They also always do a good job on the Ultra Instinct eyes there, with how they sort of like, you know, are kind of different from Goku's normal eyes. But yeah, definitely like how they did the hair. They always do the Ultra Instinct sign hair in a very interesting way. Now, let's take a look at the box just to kind of compare the face, because Bandai is known for some of their quality control issues. I think it's about there. It also could be the shadows that kind of affect how it looks here. Move that back a little bit. There we go. Yeah, it's just about there, I think. It's pretty good. The detail is all there too. Thus far, let me get to focus. I'm not seeing any, although I don't really like that, how it looks like they just kind of painted in the hole. The damage on the pants, though, and the shirt looks all pretty nice. I love the little nicks and scratches whenever they do this on, like, you know, the clothing and whatnot. When it's, like, just minuscule little things, but it adds to the authenticity of it. Or, like, you know, making it feel a little bit more real. There's a couple little scratches on the bottom of the boot. I don't even know if the camera can pick that up. It's just, like, a little bit black marks. Other than that, though, I don't really see any, you know, like, inconsistencies or not damaged parts, but like anything that would be out of the ordinary, you know, that Bandai is known for their lack of quality control. And there's the boy right there. Maybe. There we go. Wonderful. Very simple figure. The thing is a little bit forward heavy. Interesting how he's kind of like, you would think he would be like this, right? Here, let me actually pull him forward a little bit. You would think he would be like this, but he's sort of like tilted on an angle a little bit. That's interesting. Let's go ahead then and compare him to, just to kind of give you some scale. We unboxed this guy last week, or I mean before this video went up at least. The Fruit Punches Saiyans, there we go, caught myself. Goku. Also Ultra Instinct side. For this one, his hair looks more like matte black, and they kind of like did the coloring everywhere-ish with like the, you know, kind of making it shiny. But this, it looks a little bit more like blackish in the middle, and then the tips have that sort of like coloration to them. So I definitely like the hair on that one a little bit better. Also, between the two faces, it's hard to see Goku's face on the Fruit Punches Saiyans. Also, apparently, it doesn't want me to see it either. There we go. I definitely like this Goku's face a little bit more, because this one looks a little bit derpy. And other than that, though, I just wanted to grab and compare another Bandai figure, since that one was a Banpresto figure. The Broly movie Ichiban Kuji Goku, regarded as one of the best Super Saiyan Blue Goku figures. Definitely a lot bigger, as you can see. I was kind of anticipating him to be like this big, like almost as big as this Goku. Interesting though. Very cool nonetheless. Definitely one thing that I do appreciate about him is it seems like, you know, even though this guy's obviously bigger, and bigger usually means easier to get the details, or at least when it's around this size, it seems like they did a pretty good job keeping all of Goku's, you know, just generic gi details pretty good. Pretty good. Sometimes they do this where they make the back lighter, and sometimes they don't. I don't know why they do that sometimes. Not that it really bothers me, you're not really looking at the back, but I don't know. Maybe it's just supposed to be like lighting effects or whatever, but either way though, that definitely gives you a decent size comparison for the two of them. He's a pretty small figure. Here, we can even just real quick grab, and then we'll hop out of here. We'll just grab our boy Vegito here, who's a very small figure, and yeah, tiny boy. Kind of didn't expect them to be that big. That is going to do it for this video, though. Hope you guys enjoyed. This was the last prize figure, Ichiban Kuji Ultra Instinct Sign Goku from the Dragon Ball Z Super Battle set. I'm a little bit disappointed that he was going to be that big. I guess that could have been something I could have read up on. That's the word I was looking for. But oh well, it's okay. It's always cool to kind of have this sort of thing anyway, even if it's a little bit overpriced. And to be fair, I probably wouldn't have been able to get it for cheaper anyway, so I'm definitely content with it. Either way though, that is going to do it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think of this comment section, or what you think of this comment section. What you think of this figure in the comment section below. Let me know your favorite Ultra Instinct sign figure, because there are far and few between, and I definitely think there's a couple that stand out above the rest. But let me know what is your favorite in the comment section below. And other than that, I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good two out. Peace.